talk about the stride today. See, when I walk in, everybody has a little bit different stride. There could be no stride, there could be a high stride, there could be a long stride. It's a preference for every guy. The one thing that everybody has to do is to be able to stay behind the stride. And today we're going to talk about some drills on how we can stay behind the stride and what that actually means. What does it mean? A lot of guys are like, what do you mean, coach, staying behind my stride? Well, staying behind your stride is when you get up to hit and you stride. The stride's a timing mechanism, but how do we keep our weight behind our stride on the inside of our leg right here? That's the only way that we're going to be able to keep our power and generate our power through the middle of the diamond or through the middle of the pitch or what we want to do. The hands, the speed of the pitch, the location of the pitch, all that stuff is going to be a determining factor of where we hit the ball, not what our lower half does, but the speed of the pitch, where the pitch is, how soon we get ready, all that stuff determines where the ball goes. A lot of people think with my lower half I can dictate where the ball goes. That's not necessarily true. A few times you can get it to go the other way by using your lower half, but the thing we want to talk about is the stride and staying behind our front leg, because that's where our power is. So how do we do that? Well, there's a lot of ways to do it, but one thing, it goes back to how do you stand? What's your stride like, and how do you stand? So if I'm a wide guy, if I'm really wide, I shouldn't have that much of a stride. So my stride might just be a pick up and put down. Now that's fairly easy to be able to keep that behind. But if I'm a narrow guy, my stride sometimes is a little bit longer, or I might have a little bit more height in my stride. So to keep my weight behind it, a lot is dictated right here too, on my back leg, on the inside part of my back leg. So we've just covered two things. I need to keep my weight inside of my leg, inside my thighs. Some people will say inner thigh tension. Keep your weight, keep your strength on the inside of that like you're squeezing something. So whatever type of hitter you are, that's just a few. If you're an open stance hitter and you dive in and then go out, you got to be careful, because it's very easy for most guys when they stride to start to get that weight on the outside of your leg. When you get that weight on the outside of your leg, bam, we start flying open. We start opening up too soon. When we open up too soon, we lose our power, we lose our ability to stay on the ball. So, one good thing that I like to do to help me keep my weight inside or behind my stride is to use a ball like this. And this ball is pretty basic. I got it, it's actually my daughter's ball. It's a little bouncy ball that we got at Toys R Us, but it fits in between my legs right here, and I'll take swings by trying to pinch this. By trying to pinch this in between my legs, and I know my stride, I have to be able to hold this ball in between that leg and in between that leg. If I start going out a little bit, it's gonna fall. And once it falls, I lose my power, I lose my base. So a great drill is just to have a tee to start with, and you can work up to soft toss or even some straight on toss. Get that baby in between your legs and stride, and look, I'm still able to stride and keep it here. Now my hands go bam to the ball, and I'm really squeezing this baby with my legs, in between my legs. My weight still has to be in here, and my weight has to be in here. And that is keeping the weight behind your stride and keeping your strength behind your stride. And with this, everything is out towards the middle of the diamond. And when it's out towards the middle of the diamond, and I have strength on the inside part of my body, through the inside part of my body, that's how I'm going to drive the ball the best way. That's how I'm going to stay on the ball, not just the fastball, but the changeup, the curveball, the slider, the split, whatever. It's going to be able to create my bat going through the zone as long as we possibly can. And last time we talked about extension, and without the weight on the inside part of our thighs, my extension is not going to be as long. So the big thing here, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. But the big thing in here is just monitor the weight on the inside of your thighs. The big thing that's going to happen with all guys, and 95% of the guys when they start messing up, it's going to be with their stride. And look at that stride. Oh, I'm too far. Weights on the outside here. I've already committed to the pitch. I don't have a whole lot back here to get through the pitch. Stride right here. I got some power, I got some balance, and I got a way to get through the ball. So that's it on staying behind your front foot with the stride and creating some power.